Hello, 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 everyone. Dr. Foster here, the success coach with MaximumChange.com. Hope you're doing well today. Did you know that 70% of entrepreneurs that are coached and mentored uh, have a success or are successful? They have a success rate within their first 5 years. In other words, within the first 5 years of their business, they have a 70% chance of surviving the first 5 years, and that rate actually doubles. Uh, as we go along, they have this success rate. In fact, people who don't have a coach or mentor are more likely to fail within their first 5 years. And what we really want to do is figure out how we can be more successful. How can we increase the success rate of your business? And that's really what we're all looking for. If you're a business owner, there are a few things in the business world that can double your chances of success. And one of those is working with a coach or mentor, having someone that's knowledgeable who can turn advice over to you. Those are the things that are important to a business owner, is really having access to invaluable advice that you can lean on. And in fact, a coach, mentor will help you find weaknesses in your business model. And so I want to talk to you about 7 reasons why you would need a coach or mentor for success in your entrepreneurial ventures. And so what I wanted to do was just spend a little bit of time talking about that and really focus in on these 7 areas. They're not the end-all list, but I think that you would get the picture here. The first area that I think is important for you in the area of needing a coach or mentor is that you will gain experience that you didn't otherwise have access to. Either you don't personally know it, or it's not something you could readily access in a book or an article. And so experience is it's a very expensive asset, but it's very crucial to the success of your business. Now, there's only so much that you as a person can experience in one given time, and there's only so much you can gain from a book in one given time. And so I think it's understated that most authors, they're not going to share everything that they know. They're not going to reveal everything about themselves and the subject in a book. So I think that when you work with someone personally, that personal experience is really important for you to have access to, and to help you grow. So a coach mentor can guarantee you a way to access experience that you haven't yet had. And so a lot of times when I'm coaching and mentoring someone, I will say to my client, in my experience, I have seen this, or I have experienced this as I have traveled through the entrepreneurial world. Now, here's the other thing that I think is interesting about working with a coach mentor is that you individually and as a business are more likely to succeed. In fact, there's research, solid research that backs this up and proves that a coach and mentor is important to your success in business. In fact, that number is around 80%. If you look at 80% of CEOs that said they've received some sort of coaching or mentoring, they have accredited that coach mentor with their level of success. And in fact, another survey that's been out for a while now says that about 93% of startups admit that coaching and mentoring was instrumental, underlying instrumental in their success. So your chances for success in life and business, they can all be multiplied, amplified if you have a coach or a mentor. And really it needs to be the right coach or mentor. And they're a valuable connection. They give you timely advice, and they certainly are valuable for occasional check-ins and help you with spiritual and moral guidance, and help you to gain, again, the experience that you may not have had. It literally catapults you forward into a level of success that would have taken you much longer if you had clicked along on your own and by yourself. The other thing about having a coach, mentor, and even in the context of a mastermind is that it gives you networking opportunities. You see, I look at coaching and mentoring and even masterminds as an investment in your business and in yourself. And really a successful coach or mentor has a wealth of information with them, but also a wealth of connections, sometimes unlimited connections. And those could benefit you in your career, in your business, in your growth. And the cool thing about it is where a coach or mentor is already working with that other person and they're invested in their success. Now you have a triad because you have, you're being invested in for your success. That person's being invested in. The coach is there to invest in both of you. And so if you have a networking opportunity there, it's powerful. It only makes sense for you to tap into the network of people that a coach might have or a mentor. And even the mastermind is considered a network opportunity. This is an opportunity that you can tap into, but if you're not a part of a coaching, mentoring, mastermind group, you don't have access to that powerful network. The other thing is a coach and mentor helps you to think through, give you clarity on things, and actually gives you reassurance. And that also is backed up by research that says that when you have a coach or mentor, even in your mastermind, it helps build on self-confidence, which is very important in the area of entrepreneurship, because being an entrepreneur is a very lonely place. And, research has revealed that having high self-confidence contributes to your absolute success. And it's more so than talent or competence alone. And in fact, the coach or mentor has the capacity to help you tap into that self-confidence and see every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to succeed. Now, the fifth item that I would point out to you is that a mentor helps you stay in business longer. And part of that is because a mentor or a coach will help you stay focused. But when you imagine that the number of businesses that fail in the first 5 years, many of them that have been surveyed have said that they wished that they had had a coach or mentor to help them through. And in fact, if you look at the Small Business Administration, 30% of new businesses may not survive past the first 24 months. And 50% of those may not make it past the first 5 years. However, if we go back to the research that's been done, 70% of business owners that have been coached and mentored survive longer than 5 years. That's incredible, just to have a coach and mentor. Now, the other thing is a mentor will help you develop stronger EQ, emotional intelligence, okay? And it's really critical that you have emotional intelligence, or what we call EQ, for your success as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs have more success and they mature at a much better rate when they have a coach or mentor who advises them, and they're likely to have greater control over their emotions, which really is important. The EQ is really important in owning a business, that you don't fly off the handle. So here's the thing. We all know that the best way to fail at a business is to mix emotions with critical decision making, and situations that could be maybe curbed or buffered through a coach or mentor. They'll help you see through or reframe that is critical. So when you're working with a coach mentor, they're usually able to say, yeah, let's reframe this. Let's talk about this in a different way. And so it's a buffer. or a filter that a coach or a mentor would become. And then finally, the seventh thing, and again, this is not an end-all list, but a coach or a mentor provides a level of encouragement that helps you to get through really tough times and help you set yourself back up on the right track and give you the impact that you need for productivity. And basically, struggles, hard times, having a coach or a mentor will help you keep your head up high, keep that chin up. It'll help you deal with depression. Some people deal with depression when they're a business owner. And that's mainly because they're not able to meet the goals or expectations that they've placed on themselves. The impact of depression on an entrepreneur is underreported, but it's staggering. Entrepreneurs without coaches or mentors bear the brunt of this because they have to go it alone. A coach who has experienced the highs and lows of running a business, and trust me, I've experienced highs and I've experienced the lows, and I'd rather have the highs than the lows. But a coach who's experienced those highs and lows of running a business is in the perfect position to give you positive, affirming, soothing, uplifting, impactful words and advice that will help you to push through that situation. And not only do the right words help, but they also help give ideas and direction and help you navigate your way through to the end goal, which is the success that you so deserve. And thanks, Greg. I see Greg's listening to this. Listen, a coach and a mentor is someone who is a sounding board. They're a buffer zone. They help you to re-engage, help you to recalibrate. I'm going to tell you that, and I've said this before in videos, that the longest running experiment of all times is actually business or leadership. And it's constantly changing because you don't know what's going to work. And the fact of the matter is, when you go it alone, you don't get that sounding board. You don't get that advice. You don't get that other view of things. It's like, when I'm talking to a client, and I'll use Greg as an example because he's a great client. When I'm talking to a client, I say, let me reframe what you just said and see if this makes better sense. And so when you work with a coach or a mentor, it's powerful when you have those other perspectives of someone who's been there, done that, has the t-shirt. I've experienced many different, I haven't experienced everything, but I've experienced a lot of things in life where I can say to you, let me offer a different way of looking at this. See, to me, a coach or a mentor, their role is to be able to look around, walk around the situation, move around it, look at it in a three-dimensional, 365 degrees, all around compassing, and be able to walk around it with a rational, balanced view of what's going on and help you through that. So I hope this was useful to you, of the 7 reasons that I've come up with on why working with a coach or a mentor and working in a mastermind is powerful. I mean, when you look at 80% success rate on someone who engages in coaching and mentoring on a regular basis, it helps you to grow personally. It helps you to grow as a leader. It helps you to grow as a member of your community or a member of a group that you belong to, whether you belong to a church or a synagogue or a mosque or wherever it is. It helps you to become more assured of yourself, and it helps you to beat back or press back, push back on the things that come against you. Because again, being a leader, being a business owner is an extremely lonely place to be. And so I just want to encourage you that I realize that it's an investment to get a coach or a mentor. I realize that. But look at it this way. It is just as critical for you to invest in yourself and growth through coaching and mentoring as it is for you to invest in your retirement. Now, if you're investing 10% of your income into retirement, let's say, your salary or whatever, why aren't you investing at least that much in your current situation so that you have success, so you can grow your organization, grow yourself, so that you can put more into retirement, more into your investments, more into philanthropy and giving and so forth. So I just want to encourage you, wherever you are in life, I think you could strongly benefit, and clearly my client Greg believes the same because he's a great client. But I believe, because I too, as a coach and as a mentor, I have coaches and mentors. Surprise, I believe in taking my own medicine. I can't coach and mentor myself. So I go and I get coaching and I get mentorship on different areas of my life. Maybe it's a personal thing going on. Maybe it's my business that I'm trying to grow. But I believe that coaching and mentoring is so powerful that I myself invest in myself with a coach and a mentor. So just give you a little bit of food for thought there. I'm Dr. Foster. I'm the success coach with MaximumChange.com. If you want to explore the idea of coaching and mentoring a mastermind, go to my website. The link is over here on the side at MaximumChange.com. I'm running a special right now for a mastermind called the Master Academy, and it's a coaching mentoring mastermind deal that I'm running. It's a virtual, so we do it through Facebook Live and videos, and we offer trainings. And so if you're interested in that, through tomorrow, February 15th, which is Friday, I'm running a special $79 a month for that, and it'll list out all the different things that you get for that. Now, if you feel like you need more one-on-one coaching, there's other options there that you can check out under the services tab. So I hope you have a great day, and I hope that this information is helpful to you. I really believe that coaching and mentoring is a powerful thing, and that's why I've invested my life in coaching and mentoring other people, and that's why I invest my money in myself through coaches and mentors. So I look forward to talking to you again. The next time we do a live video through Facebook Live will be Monday, and so I look forward to seeing you then. Have a great weekend and be successful in everything you do. Work hard, push through. You can do it. See you soon.